So before Smartify, our systems were a complete nightmare. We had Teachable, we had Podio, we had data was horrible, automation was horrible. Bottom line, there's no way that we could have scaled. Like there's just no way we could have scaled to like 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 clients a month without having the systems that they were able to help us create. It was life changing. It has made us one of the interesting things is, as a business owner, a lot of times like you have these limitations and these ceilings, and it's you almost like self sabotage because you like you're afraid of getting too big because you're afraid of it all falling apart, or like I can't handle the mess when it gets there because it's, you know, that your foundation is shaky, it's kind of built on sand. And so it's one of those things where just knowing that like we could handle doubling, tripling, quadrupling, you know, within a matter of a month or two because we have the systems there, really allowed me the freedom to feel excited about being able to scale our business to the next level and do that without being afraid that everything's going to implode and all of a sudden things are going to slip through the cracks and people aren't going to be getting their modules and this person's not going to be getting this thing and this person's got a complaint, this person didn't sign the contract. So they just streamlined everything. They were absolutely incredible. So yeah, we tried doing it our own. We tried just Googling and using certain, you know, just like people on our team, but we just knew we needed experts, some people that were really trained, that knew what they were doing, that we would like could trust, that would like with confidence that they would actually get it done. So they were absolutely amazing. So they came in from the ground up. They spent months just getting all the details worked out. And I mean, there was more handholding than I know I probably even deserved. There were so many moments where I was so overwhelmed and I was like, I can't think straight. And I know it probably wasn't even included in our contract, but they just were like, let's all hands on deck. Let's help you figure this out. And so it was, they turned something that on my own would have never happened because I would have been too overwhelmed, and chunked it down and simplified it and personalized it for us, and just are always there. Like every step of the way, if you need something, they're going to get back to you extremely fast. They always go above and beyond. They're always looking at how can we add more value to you. They have a ton of integrity. I can't think of anything that they promised that they wouldn't deliver on. So, I mean, they've been worthy of my trust, and I'm very picky. I'm very selective. So I would say if you're watching this and you're like, should we hire them? Should we not? I would say they're definitely worthy of your trust. They're definitely worth the value, because the time it's going to take to be able to train someone else on your team and to be able to, I mean, all the expertise and like all the things that you just don't even know what to, that's really part of the big thing too, is you just don't know what you don't know. And you can think, well, I could do this myself, but there's 1,000 questions that you don't even think to ask because you're just not the expert at it. So don't be a dumb. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't just like try to do it on your own and think that I can just piecemeal it together and do a Frankenstein sort of system with Entreport. It's probably not going to work. And even so, your time would be better spent focusing on sales and marketing, and let someone else really focusing on the operations part. And it's totally worth the money. It's like one of the probably in the top few best investments we've ever made as a company. And they're not paying me to say this. It just really is what it is. And this is all authentic. So highly recommend them. I would say if you're on the fence, go for it. Book that call, sign up with them, do it. I know that you will not regret it, because just having that peace of mind at the end of the night, knowing that everything happened as scheduled, and even if it didn't, they're there to help you fix it, is totally worth every cent that you're going to pay. So highly recommend them. Go for it and enjoy working with them.